well, Nikki. Thank you.
Good. Well, you are a real estate agent as well as a musician. I want to hear that is an exciting combination.
It's an exciting, maybe somewhat eccentric combination. Yes, ma'am.
Well, tell me a little bit about you.
Well, I actually have a degree in music from right here in Arlington at UTA. I graduated in 1994 with a degree in music. And I did music full time for several years, and then ended up getting out of that career temporarily. And I was in ministry for a couple of years, and then I was in IT. I was a software engineer for about 16 and a half or 17 years. And then I got out of that 10 years ago, went back to doing more music. I'd always done music, but I went back to doing more music and gigging, quite a bit. And I'm a piano player, so I know some people were wondering at this point, what do? I play piano. I do play a little trombone and euphonium as well. Those are actually, as a music major, those were my major instruments, not piano, believe it or not. But today, I primarily just play piano. I hardly touch the horns anymore. On occasion, I will when somebody needs one. But,
what got you into the piano on there?
Well, it's funny. My mom was a music teacher, and she was a piano player. And when I was a little kid, she always wanted me to take piano lessons. And I would see her play the piano, and I would go to church, and I would see the lady playing the piano at church, and I had in my head that, piano was a girl instrument. And so as a little boy, there was no way I wanted to play piano. And so I refused to take lessons until I was about 10 years old. I went to, I was in school. I grew up in Grand Prairie, and I was at Zavala Elementary School over there. And I was in a music class, and one of my classmates, a little boy, came in one day, and he sat down and he played Für Elise by Beethoven. And I thought, now wow, that's pretty dang cool. And so I went home and I told my mom, hey mom, I want to take piano. So she signed me up right away. And so that's kind of how I got into it. And then, when I got into college, I got attracted to jazz piano. I had a fantastic music theory teacher who was a fantastic jazz pianist. And so I heard him play some, he would just mess around during class sometimes, and I thought, wow, I love that. And so I started taking some jazz piano lessons, even though I was majoring in trombone and so forth, but I would start taking jazz piano lessons. And so that's kind of how I got into it. And then once I graduated, it was the jazz piano thing that kind of took over everything else musically.
Well, I've had the honor of hearing you play, and you are amazing.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, well, tell us a little bit, if anyone's interested in kind of seeing you play around town or anything like that, where can they find you?
Well, I play usually once or twice a month. I'll play down in Mansfield, so I have to give a plug for The Vault, which is the Vault Seafood and Steakhouse down in Mansfield off of Matlock and Country Club. So I play there usually at least once a month, sometimes twice a month. And then I play, it just depends. I play a lot of different places. I'll get people that'll call me up for weddings or funerals or whatever, and I'll go play. Sometimes I go play at churches. I will be playing here, right down the street here at F6 Lounge. Do you know where that's at?
Yeah. Yes, yeah.
So I'm going to be playing over at F6 on September the 24th at 7 p.m. So if you want to come see me, I'm going to be playing with two fabulous singers that evening, Amanda Chapman and Amanda Clothier. So they're going to be singing with me. They're also both local gals here in the area. Fantastic voices. So if you want to come see us, we will be there on the 24th of September at F6.
And I love local music, local artists on there. So guys, September 24th, that's coming up. Go get your tickets now.
That's right.
Well, tell us a little bit about the real estate side of you.
So the real estate side came about really because my brother and I had some inheritance money, and we were trying to figure out what to do with it, and we decided to invest in real estate. And we bought a couple of single family homes to rent out. And after we had done that for a little bit, I was kind of looking for something to augment my music income, if you will, because that's a very tough world to make a living in. So I got to talking to my brother. He says, well, why don't you go get your real estate license? And so that's what I did. In 2018, I got my real estate license and became a real estate agent. So today I deal primarily with residential real estate. I don't do much in the world of commercial, but I do quite a bit of single family homes, buying and selling all over the Metroplex. And I work with Davey Gooseman Realty, which is a small boutique real estate agency down in Mansfield.
Perfect. And if anyone's looking to buy a home, contact Lee. And how do they contact you if they are in the looking for a new home?
If you're looking for a new home, if you want to reach out to me, you can call me or text me 817-881-4768. That's probably the easiest way to get hold of me. You can also email me at I've got several email addresses, but the easiest might be lee@leeharbaugh.com. And in case you don't know how to spell that name, it's Harbaugh. And some of your listeners may be asking, oh, is he related to the football coaches? Let me just address that, because that's the question I always get.
Yes.
Yes, I am 8th cousins to Jim and John Harbaugh. No, I don't know them. No, I can't get you football tickets. But going back and looking up the history of our families, yes, we were actually distant cousins.
That's a cool connection. And guys, also, before I forget, we will list that contact information on this video. So if you'll look at the bottom of the video, you'll see that contact number where you can call Lee directly, whether you're interested in having him play at an event that you have, or whether you're interested in buying a home that he can help you with as well on there.
Or sell a home.
Or sell a home, yes, there you go.
Or even rent a home, for that matter. Sure.
Love it, yeah. Well, Lee, tell me, is there anything else you want the viewers to kind of know about you? We know you're a musician, you're in real estate. Is there anything else we want to know, that you want us to know about you?
Well, people would probably be interested to know that I was a foreman of a jury here in Tarrant County back in 2012 that sentenced a man to death row. And after walking through that process, I have become an advocate for eliminating the death penalty, because I really no longer believe that's a valid form of punishment. I just don't believe it does any good at the end of the day. To make a very long story very short. And so I now also spend some of my time talking to people, going and speaking with groups about the death penalty, just trying to educate people on how the death penalty actually works, because if you're like me, until you walk through it, you probably don't really know how it functions and all the nuances of it. And quite frankly, there's a lot of disturbing nuances to the death penalty and the death penalty process. So yes, that's probably something else people might be interested in. So when you put that number up there, you can call me about that too, if you want. And I'll promise I'll stop there. I have people sometimes they ask me, well, what else do you do? Like they hear me, I'm gonna come up with a laundry list of, I promise that's it. That's enough. So,
well, guys, again, if you do want to contact Lee for any of the items that we spoke on today, please use that number to contact him on. Lee, it's been a pleasure having you on the show. If you could look into the camera and say anything to the audience that's listening right now, what would you want to tell them?
Well, I just say, keep looking up, keep your heads high, and hope each of you has a wonderful day and a wonderful life. Absolutely.
I love it. Thank you so much, Lee. And guys, thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next episode. Take care. Bye.